Hey, loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am this evening. I hope you guys can hear me. Listen, guys, we're not going to be long at all. Shout out to Deidre, my Dee over there at Deidre Helena. You guys can go over and check her out. I did share her link on the wall. We were talking earlier about the Carrie Ann situation, because some things, kind of go sway back and forth a little bit in our sector, but in other sectors, these conversations are going. So, in case you guys didn't know, Shakim and Deidre have been talking extensively about this Carrie Ann stuff, and the B sector is interested. Okay, so we've definitely been over there talking about these things, and if I do decide to go live, more than likely it's to update stuff with them as well. But shout out to Deidre because she definitely broke it down tonight in regards to free legal help for actual veterans. Okay, so and that includes for defamation. And I did my research on that, and I have some information to share about that. So we're going to get into that tonight. Y'all make sure y'all do hit the like button. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because, again, like I said, Carrie, if I'm lying on you, I'm going to need you to take my ass to court. Okay? Really doesn't matter at this point. And like I said, we're going to stop using excuses that you've been using in regards to the reasons why you don't want to share, take me to court and actually prove that I'm lying on your medical history. Okay. So, what we're going to do is look into this right now because Deidre actually is a veteran. Okay. And she let me know that there is, in fact, free legal help for even defamation for people that are either veterans or are active military, okay, which is something I was not aware of. So, since we are aware of the fact that Carrie Ann is, in fact, a veteran, and, she uses the VA all the time, looking at her medical records, it's clear that she is in touch with the VA quite often, okay? From the drug issues that she's had with the medications to the issues that she's had with HIV and all these other things, right? So, we know that she talks extensively with the VA all the time. And so, therefore, there wouldn't be a reason for her not to either know what I'm about to talk about or for her to not look into what I'm about to talk about. Okay. And for those of you who support Carrie, y'all make sure y'all go over there and let her know that these things are available to her. Okay. So it turns out, because I asked AI, because me and Carrie are into this AI war right now. So, I asked AI, can a veteran get legal help for a defamation lawsuit in Georgia? The person accused me of having HIV when I don't. Okay. And the answer to that, Carrie Ann, just in case you didn't know, is yes. You can seek legal help, but free legal aid organizations may not handle defamation lawsuits. They are complex and civil disputes. However, you can consult a private attorney to pursue a slander spoken or libel written case as accusing someone of falsely having HIV is considered defamation per se in Georgia. Okay? Now, where you can get this legal help from, Carrie Ann, okay? Not only from the Veterans Association, and I did have some other information on that. I'm going to look that up for you in just a second. But where you can get that information is from the State Bar of Georgia Referral Services. So there is a State Bar of Georgia Military Legal Assistance Programs, Carrie Ann, in case you didn't know that, all right? This program explicitly connects veterans with civilian attorneys who offer free or reduced fee services for civil law matters. Ain't that a bit? So yes, Deidre was telling the truth, Carrie Ann, okay? Even though, they want you to be like, I don't know, you might not go to legal aid for this, right? You might not be able to just walk up in anybody's attorney's office and ask them for free legal advice and free legal information. But because you are an actual veteran, Carrie Ann, you can go to the State Bar of Georgia Military Legal Assistance Program. And again, this program will allow you to have free or reduced fee services for civil law matters, which a defamation case is in fact a civil law matter, right? The Georgia Bar of the State Bar of Georgia Lawyer Referral Services. You can contact them directly to find private civil litigators who specialize in defamation and personal injury. But again, because you are so concerned with costs, right, Carrie Ann, because you said you're not going to spend thousands of dollars to go after somebody who you quote claim has nothing, right? But at the end of the day, you can actually get these services for free, ma'am. Okay. Not only that, but even if you weren't able to get them for free, we've already figured out what the costs are for you. It is $89 here in Georgia, right? And then an additional 75 to $100 for out of state to have me served. Okay. So we already know it is not this astronomical amount of money that you're going to need to pay in order for you to start this lawsuit. But again, the fact that you have the military under your record, right, girl? The fact that you've been all through, nuclear school and you done went all through the Navy and all this other stuff, girl. That is why you can get a free attorney or a reduced fee attorney to come and check me for quote unquote lying on your medical history. Okay. So this is just a quick, 101 on how to file a lawsuit in the state of Georgia. And, because I know that you are concerned with costs and stuff like that, you're so concerned with spending money for something like this. Turns out you don't have to spend shit, girl. All right. So I just wanted to let you know, okay, just in case you didn't know. Shout out to you, Diva. I appreciate you for sharing that for me. Clark, I appreciate you too. And P, the panel killer, I appreciate you as well. And beautiful Bernice, I appreciate you for being in the building. And everybody in the backyard that's in the building and everybody that will catch the replay. Truly appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. But again, Carrie, we're waiting for these documents, right, from the courts saying that you are going to be suing me because, again, I'm resetting the clock. You have HIV. I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't give a fuck if you got a problem. Sue me, bitch. You can do it for free. I'll holla. Hey, Shakem, appreciate you being in the building. I will talk to y'all later. And peace, guys. Thank y'all again for watching.